What's up? How are you guys? I don't know if you saw my video from this morning. I threw some stuff up. I threw up all over the internet. I went back to the same border crossing at like 7 in the morning because I was going to try to see what time they do that, the massive crossing for school. And the reason that I'm so interested in it, dude, you're first. Good job. Wait, what does this say? Okay, there's an article. Okay, I'll check it out. 10-4. I wasn't, on federal property or anything with my weapon. I stayed away from that. What's up? Anyway, I went back to the border. I wanted to see what time they crossed. I'm really interested in this because I don't think that there's anywhere else in the world where hundreds of children are just dismissed by their parents to walk across an international border, and there aren't too many countries that will let a child walk in to like a formal situation and make an adult decision. So to me, it's interesting. Hey, welcome everybody. Come on in. And it's interesting, like politically, socially, educationally, and also medically. Like, what if one of those kids from Mexico gets hurt in America? Like right by the border crossing, say she trips and falls. Do they like carry her ass over to Mexico and drop her? There's nobody to act as the parent, and you don't need a parent, right, to like provide medical care for a child. That's called implied consent. So anybody who's 18 and under, or any adult who is not alert and oriented ×4 is, their consent is implied. So you just go to work and help them. My question is, what if one of these kids gets hurt when they're crossing the border? Okay, great. Do we take them to an American hospital? Great. Well, then who do you give the kid to when you're done fixing it? Like, right? Is the United States government in charge of all these children at all times? Because I took video this morning. This is where we're going, guys, over there on the right. I took some video this morning of two kids who crossed. They waited for like an hour. Then an unmarked small bus showed up. They jumped on the bus and they drove away. And it was like nobody watched them for that hour. No one was in charge of them in a different country. And to me, that's weird. It's just different. So I had all these questions that I wanted to get answered, and I showed up when it was still dark, and I didn't see anything. So I was late. All I saw was that deportation, and I put the videos up. Now, guys, if you were on the convoy, if you watched me live streaming on the convoy, we're going right over here. And I'm going to get you a better view in a minute, but we came in full parade mode last time we were here. Last time you were with me, we came down this road. Full parade mode. Bruce was with me. Bruce, I hope you're doing well, man. Hold on, let me get my whoopee lights going so it's just like the convoy again. Hold on. All right, good. We got whoopee lights. Now, who is in the chat? I want to know. Karen, I see you. Sylvia, you're amazing. Hey, guys, we all need to pray for Sylvia. She has a medical procedure coming up in a couple of weeks, and we need to keep her in our prayers. Additionally, Lisa is having surgery today, okay? So, from TQ. So we need to keep Lisa and Sylvia in our prayers, all right? Kathy, good to see you. Smitty, what's up? Sarah, hello. Eric and Doris, what's up? Okay, this is a tease. I'm not really going in right now, but you can see the sign. Can anybody tell me where we are right now and what happened here? Let me zoom in. You know about where I am. First person to tell me gets a book. First person to tell me. If you can tell me before the sign. All right, here we go. I'm backing it up. You know how I like to back it up? It's not true. I don't really like to back it up. I like to push it forward. Anyway, we're going to make the right. First person to tell me where we are. You know I'm in New Mexico somewhere, right? I was just in Arizona. Now I'm in New Mexico. The convoy did stop here. If you watched the convoy, there's the sign on the right. I'm near a prison, as we usually are. That's right. It's where the convoy stayed in New Mexico. First person to tell me gets a book. And I'm going to run off the road before I give you a book. Sorry. All right, here we go. I'm going to make the turn. This was the turn that the convoy made. I came in just like this. The county fairgrounds. That's right. Who is it? You got it. You got it. The cob. You get it. Send me an email, convoyxray@gmail.com. and you get a book. We are at the county fairgrounds. And I just drove by. I went to get fuel. That's right, there is an Air Force base near here. There's also an Alaska Structures, like Alaska tent place near here, and there's a prison. So this was the place. We had a big party back here, and I slept over there. I don't know if you guys remember this. I'm going to drive in, and then I'll just turn around and leave. Hopefully these guys don't get mad. And then I'm going to take you into a city down here on the border. You're here. I don't know who you are, because you're with your screen name, you know what I mean? I don't know who your screen name is, but send me a message, and you get a book. Congratulations. Let's just do one quick donut for old time's sake, but this is where the bobtails came, and then the bobtails went like this, and then the bobtails backed it up, just like this, boom. The bobtails backed it up, and they parked along this fence line. Big red and big blue were still, there was a big party. And Bruce and I don't know if you remember that Rolling Stone trucker, that Rolling Stone master trucker Bruce, who I hope is doing really well. But we went on a beer run, and we had to go like all the way to Las Cruces because they don't sell beer, Pepsi, whatever, at Love's, which is right down the road. So I was at this Love's, and I started looking around and said, I've fueled up hundreds of vehicles here. I've been here before, and it took me a minute. But I remembered where we were. I wanted to show it to you. And then I'm going to take you into, one of the cities here near the border. And we're going to look at what the demographics in the city are. And might get some tacos. No promises. But we'll see what's going on in the city, okay? And we're going to work our way down towards El Paso, Texas, which is really close. And there is a Tesla dealership between here and there. So there might be an opportunity to stop and have some fun with the Teslas. Cool? Sound good? I hope so. There you are. All right, cool. I miss those days too. It was fun. You know, what do you think we accomplished? Let's just talk about that while we're here. It's probably an appropriate time, you know what I mean, to talk about it and look back. Adults learn through retrospective analysis, like thinking about things in the past. It helps adults learn, right? What do you guys think, like the best, what? Amazon needs more books? That's what I'm talking about. Cool. What do you think that the best thing is that we accomplished with the whole convoy effort? You know, that was my first sort of entrance into this patriot movement, right? This freedom movement. What do you think was accomplished? Tell me. While we're driving from one of these old convoy spots. If you have any thoughts on it, right? If you weren't around then, or if you don't really have any thoughts on it, that's fine. But I would sure like to hear or read what you guys think. What was accomplished with that effort? All right, I'll turn you around because the mountains are nice. A lot of awakening. Yeah, a lot of people are waking up. Good job. C4 freedom. I like that. Hey, C4. In Colorado, I applied for a personalized veteran's license plate that said, you know, you get 6 characters. So C4BOOM, C4 boom. And they rejected it. They said people might feel threatened. And I was like, well, it's like saying sky blue. You know, it's just what it does. All right, you think we woke a lot of people up? A lot of patriots, Smitty. Okay, good. Freedom. Yeah, I like that. Karen, good. All right, Ellen. You were asking, is that Ellen Elaine? Ellen Elaine? All right. What did you say? Hold on, let me pull this up. Woke people up, yeah. And woke people in the government up. That's true. Yeah, I decided not to fight it, and I said, just send me a random one, and it says, the license plate says Dad 028. You know, I'm not a dad. Kids are great, right? But I don't really want them right now. Right? My brother's kids are amazing. The kids in my family are amazing, and I love them. And I love like teaching and volunteering in schools. But yeah, I don't want that. But I really respect the people who do, right? I really respect the people who do, and I'll probably want that in the future. Debbie, you're live. Replay. You're not a replay. You're alive right now. Debbie, I'm so excited to see you on here. Eric and Doris, what did you say? Let me bring it back, man. Your ex-husband passed away this morning. Oh, no. I'm sorry for your loss. He was a veteran, a Vietnam veteran at Fort Hood. Okay, first Cav. Rest in peace. I'm sorry for your loss, and thank you to him and the rest of his family, right, for his services. That's right. We saw that a lot of hate grew as well. That's right. It's 100% true. What's up? So we started at a convoy spot that I randomly found because this Love's is where I filled up hundreds of vehicles. Hold on, we're pulling it in here. This is where we stacked up all the trucks. Some of the trucks were parked back there. Some of the trucks, this guy's gonna hate me. He doesn't know who I am. Sorry, buddy. It's okay. I'm a professional. This is what I did. It's okay. Don't get mad at me. I know better. I'm sorry, super trucker. All right, so, and I think that we filled up a bunch of vehicles all in here, right? We were bringing the trucks around the back. So I'm gonna show you where that was. We also ended up filling up some of the trucks right here. Remember, because we could get the tall ones in here because there wasn't an overhang. I don't know if you remember this one, but we filled all these vehicles up. I think there's there's your Subway, boom. There's food in there, but no beer. And I got a radio antenna in here as well. And so they're really gonna hate me, but guys, I'm sorry. I've been here. I've spent many thousands of dollars here, guys. Not my money, but you know. All right, let me just, I'm gonna put you guys down and I'm gonna grab my boomstick. I'm still with you. I know it's dark. I'm double parked, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, guys. Okay, bueno, vamos up there. This is where we were parked. The Arkansas Hillbillies, if you remember them, they were parked right here with some wild cart contraption while they were filling up everybody's vehicle. And this is where all the semi-trucks came in, right? All the semi-trucks came in here and they pulled around the back and they swung this puppy around like a Mr. Flipper, and then they got fuel in. I had to try to tell one of these super truckers to get out of our lane, you know, and he was pissed off because we were filling up all the lanes. So I had to tell him to get out of our lane because we had dropped like a few $1,000. But this is where it went down, right? And I was standing in the same spot with the camera in my hand then, I'm sure. Talking about each one of these trucks as they drove up. You know what I mean? Again, Arkansas Hillbillies, we're right over there where my truck is. And we drove up there, everybody made the right. And we went way up there and we made the U-turn in the lot, and then we came back out here. And then everybody staged like on the road so we could just take it. I don't know if you guys remember. Oh, careful, buddy. Careful there, super trucker. So this is actually the place where Big D ran into his boss. I just remembered that because he was parked right there where that guy is. Big D like had a leased truck, semi-truck, and he ran into his boss, and that was the beginning of the end of him having that truck, I think. All right, I don't know if you guys remember that, but that's where it all went down. There's the dad license plate. All right, cool. So this was it. What's up, man? Did you work here when that convoy came through with like hundreds of semi-trucks? All right, would have been cool if you did. All right, have a good one. You guys, nope. Yeah, sorry, you can't win them all, folks. I tried. All right, let's be a semi-truck just for a minute. Dude, look at this guy's truck. Oh, yeah. It's a border truck. All right, here comes the spirit of San Juan. We better let him in. Just like old times, I'm freaking filming semi-trucks pulling in to get fuel. Not what we expected to happen. All right, yeah, that's right. There was some wild stuff happening back here. Do we know that guy? Do we know that trucker? I say that all the time, you know what I mean? All right, so sorry guys, that was random. I'll fix the camera. There we go, the steering wheel. Let's get you some juice, right? So nobody goes hypoglycemic. Wait one. And you're plugged in. Cool. Sorry for the shakies. Now, have you been talking to me or what? I'm hoping for a trucker. I don't know about that. You guys can join me on the live stream. And you know what? I called Tony the other day. I haven't talked to Tony for a while. And I had been texting with Bruce, but I owe some of these guys, a visit. And I'm on my way back there. So I was hoping to connect with them. Or I did connect with them, right? So we could try to arrange a visit. Let me get my seatbelt on here, safety first. We got the whoopee light going. You can do almost whatever you want in a truck stop if you're running a whoopee light, just so you know. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Debbie, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much. All right, let me roll this up here. Oh, yeah, you were saying something about your comments. I saw that the other day. Stands for alien? All right, cool. Do you guys think aliens are real? We talked about this already, right? We talked about Sasquatch anyway. All right, bienvenidos a Las Cruces. Can you guys see the sign? Welcome to Las Cruces, it says. Key to staging. Oh, thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say. Key to staging and fueling the convoy. Very nice of you. I just tried to find opportunities to improve efficiency because, it woke me up. It woke me up a little bit. I think it woke a lot of people up. And it was really the opportunity to do something big, and I wish it had been better planned and managed, Indiana, I'm on my way. But, again, Lisa's having surgery today, and they have a brand new baby in the family, so it's not exactly the best, come and visit, hang out for a while time, right? Lisa's having surgery on her knee, and I don't know if you guys know, but Lisa broke her leg. They had people coming in to rob them, in their neighborhood, and they found them, and they have a good relationship with the local police department, and so they worked with the local police department to trap these robbers in a cornfield, and then they basically put them in an ambush, and Lisa was up on the truck being the spotter, and Tony's out there, going through the cornfield trying to hunt this guy out, and the police are going through the cornfield, as well, and they're trying to get these robbers, and, Lisa saw him coming right at her, and, twisted and fell, and, injured her leg, twisted as she was turning around, I guess, to call out, and injured her leg, and so she's been off her feet for a little bit, but she's really tough, so she's been moving on crutches, and now she has the surgery. Sylvia, we all know, is very, very tough as well, and we need to keep Sylvia in our prayers, right, for her medical procedure coming up as well, and, I won't say anything about that, right? You can say whatever you're comfortable with. All right, here we go. Coming off of the hill down into Las Cruces, pero this is what it looks like. Zoom out a little bit for you. All right. Thank you guys for your prayers. That means so much. Thank you. Yeah, Peach Peterbilt Lisa, exactly. So you guys probably haven't seen Peach Peterbilt live for a while. They had harvest. They had to harvest many thousands of acres of corn and beans. And after they did all that, and they got a new combine, right? They had the big tractors, beautiful combines and tractors. They're all green, for the record. After they got all that work done, as they were finishing that work, right? When they got that work done, Lisa injured her leg. And so they've been letting it heal and set as it is, just in the brace. And now they're doing the surgery today. So, yep. And they were catching robbers. They caught them too. They caught two of them. They had a very long criminal record, and they were from an area nearby, and they had gone to several people's property. I think they had even gone to, by Tony's father's house, who's an elderly gentleman who's doing real well. He's in really good health, thank God, right? And they go, and he's living in his own home, and right, really, really a tough gentleman, doing a good job. And they had gone over there, and so when Tony found out about that, yeah, I wouldn't want to piss Tony off. I wouldn't want to piss off Q. All right. Nice. Okay, so the plan is I'm going to take you guys into Las Cruces. So the Nephilim, I've heard people say that, right? It's in the Bible, right? The giants. I've heard people say that. I think we don't know. I think some people know some things, but I don't think we know very much at all about any of that stuff. I bet a lot of information has been lost to history too, as cultures were conquered, and those relics, that they found, those incredible geodes or whatever, elephant or giant skulls, whatever they are, right? These natural things that people connect with spirituality, right? That they would conquer cultures and take those, no doubt. Oh, that guy waved. Thanks, buddy. Now put it in your phone and get a license plate on that truck. Maybe there's one in the window. I don't know. All right, here we go. Yeah, thanks, guys. Check out the Peach Peterbilt. I hope they're all doing real well. And yeah, we're thinking about Lisa today with surgery, and Mackenzie, Kinsey had a baby, which is a huge deal. So congratulations to Kinsey and Brady. Yeah, I mean, they're doing that slow roll reveal right now, right? And New Mexico is actually, people think that New Mexico is just this backward state in the middle of nowhere, right? But New Mexico has some of the most incredible technology in the whole world and country. From the large array telescopes, right? Like multiple telescope systems are here. But you also have the United States Spaceport here in New Mexico. And you have some military bases here in New Mexico, right? And you have NASA facilities here in New Mexico. So there's really a lot of technology and a lot of really smart people here. You wouldn't expect it, but there's a lot of that here in the state. And I'd imagine some of it's probably below the surface. But who knows? All right, y'all tell me when to exit. You want to go a little bit farther? Let's go. Let's get into the city a little bit. And didn't somebody tell me that there was cartel activity at one of the truck stops down here? Because I would be willing to go and check it out if you guys want on the way. Hey, I'm so happy to be with you too. I'm glad to bring the community in together. I mentioned it on all the videos. We do have the shadow ban going on, of course, right? This ban, electronic ban, whatever you want to call it. Electronic interference with the success of the channel. But that's being addressed. And in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be formally addressed. And YouTube's going to have to answer to a federal judge in district court about how we went from 25,000 views per video to less than 5, right? Despite people being interested and people having notifications on, but not getting any notifications, and videos disappearing from the channel or being demonetized, or channel name being changed, adding numbers on it without me doing that. So it'll be interesting to hear what they say. I have a lot of questions, and they're either gonna pay the visionaries to settle, and if they pay me to settle, I'm going to invest in my nonprofit, and I'm going to invest in America, right? I'm going to reward good behavior. America, the way we call out the bad, we call out the good as well, and you've seen that consistently on the show. So we're going to try to hook up the people on the channel, look into a channel like Mr. Beast as an example, right? So positive stuff in the world. That's the plan. So if they want to settle, that'll cost them. If not, we're going to go to court. And either way, what we want, we'll go to trial. Either way, what we want is a law that says that shadow banning in the United States is illegal. You can't shadow ban a citizen, who hasn't been convicted of a crime, or, a grand jury hasn't said, yeah, you can shadow ban him. This has to go to some kind of peer review, and or the person has to be able to confront their accuser and understand why they were banned. So then they can communicate in response to that and say, hey, no, maybe look at it this way, guys, right? That's my goal, to get a federal judge to make a law that says that shadow banning American citizens who have never been convicted of a crime, and who a group of their peers hasn't said, yes, go and shadow ban them, it's illegal. And that's what I want. So, hey, what's up? Nice to see you. Miss Fleming. Mama Jan is in the house. Mama Jan, do you remember when I was sick in California and you brought me ginger ale and like Powerade, or no, Pedialyte, ginger ale, saltine crackers, some kind of cracker. You were like, you tried to find this, but this is what I found. It was very nice of you. You brought me a whole care package. I appreciate that. And then I saw you. You remember it. I remember it too, ma'am. And then I remember how we were driving out of there, and you were standing on an overpass. Might have been in the rain, but you were standing on an overpass with a flag, waving the heck out of it for us as we went by. That was wonderfully motivational, kind of looking back at some of this convoy stuff. All right, let's go north on this road right here while we're here, okay? Crazy Island. Okay, safety first. This is also a border truck, right? The lowered trucks are trucks that you see in the borderland areas. Karen, I missed you. Thank you very much for saying that. I'm glad that we're here together again. We're going to pop into Las Cruces here in just a minute. The crosses, right? We're going to pop into Las Cruces, and then we're going to roll down through El Paso, and I'm going to show you a couple of the cities in the borderland area. Look at these tumbleweeds. I saw a tumbleweed yesterday. I'm going to show you cities in the borderland area so you can see what the urban perspective is, since I've already showed you the rural perspective, right? Out on the frontier. And that's the Spanish word for border. All right, yeah, this was totally an exit. It wasn't that I missed my exit. This was the right exit. So, all right. Thank you for retaining your comments there, guys. All right. Hey, here I come. 10-4, blinky light. Gangway or sick bay. All right. Good. All right, convoy, lane 2. Do the one. Smitty, there you are. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, Justin is a great guy. Lots of respect down to Justin, who helped to pick up my truck, and he was a great Marine veteran. Heck of a leader. Guys, have you seen what's going on in France? Yeah, Turkey. Turkey is worth looking at. There's some stuff going on in China, too, which we probably care less about. And in France, there's something going on that you should care a lot about, like especially with the farmers. Have you seen what the farmers have done in France with their tractors in the middle of the road? Come on, convoy, exit 1. Ready for a mission, Scott? Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm flipping it. Scott Fire Weston is in the house. I like how you took that as your last name. That's my one of my mentor's last names, who's no longer living. A heck of a guy. So Scott Fire, there's no better last name for you on here. And Pelosi, and Poland also, but you've got to watch the Pelosi body cam video. That'll make you giggle. Or, I mean, that'll make you feel terrible that you were lied to. All right, here we go. Right turn, column right. Looking for University Dad, you know? Yeah, let's go down here to the left. Cool. All right. Scott, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Let me show you the view. It's beautiful right here. Scott, I have a mission. I can't say too much right now, but dude, I have something. I would love to talk to you. It's a peaceful, non-violent, high-impact mission. And I'm working my way out towards your, realm. And I would love to connect with you, Scott Fire, about making some stuff happen. This isn't exactly what I was hoping for when it said university. Okay, there it is. This is their medical center. Oh, okay, it's going to pop me out up here. I got you. It's a nice medical center with the mountains in the background, I think. Well, that guy's going 100 miles an hour. Whoa! Adios! Here you go. All right. So on that deportation video that I posted, I wanted to say, the title is "They Gone," but I wasn't sure how to say that, how to write that. Would it be THEYYY in all capitals, and then gone? They gone. I don't know how you'd say it. That's a neighborhood right here. So look, very different than the neighborhood that we were in last time, right? on the border. You can see some prickly pear cactus and some alligator juniper trees out there. Some yucca. I don't know what those things are. They are pruned. White willow, maybe? I don't know what those are. Don't hold me to that. Mesquite, right there. All right, let's make a right. Let's go into this town and check it down. Let's go check out Las Cruces. All right. Hey, right turn convoy. Oh, wait, hold on. No, look at this. My favorite animal. That one's a little bit spotted, though. You know what I mean? That one's almost like a leopard or a cheetah. I just like the South American puma, personally. All right, let me get you plugged in. Got him right. Here we go. Come in. Sweet. There's a store over there to buy medical scrubs if you want. I needed a Freedom Block I don't know why I don't have a whole line of you guys behind me. Like a whole convoy, you know, on the... I've just been going to military bases and NASA bases with a Marine Corps flag on the back and whoopee light on the top, and it says my website on the sides, us-sos.com, and on the back it says leaders are readers. And right when you go to my website, there's an opportunity to buy the book. So I don't know, it's kind of shameless advertising, but it's also what's called guerrilla marketing. All right, we're gonna go up the hill and then we'll make the right. We're gonna work our way back to the highway here in a minute. But we'll look at a neighborhood in this town versus the neighborhood in the border town. And again, the border's very close, right? It's just south in El Paso. But we're gonna see the difference, right? And if we pass some time, hey, look at that. It almost said Weston. Weston. Weston is almost like Weston, Scott. So there was the sign. I'd say it's a much nicer neighborhood, right? You see these older walls, or they built it in the older style, right? Which are cool. All right, we're gonna make some right turns, and then we're gonna work our way back to the highway, I think, and then we're gonna jump down to, no, we're gonna make U-turns. Ciao, whoop. Give you the view from the hill now. We were looking up at the hill, and then this is from the hill down into the town. Okay, good job. You're doing well with those dogs. I like it. She's cleaning up after the dogs. That was good. You saw a convoy. That's what I'm talking about in North Carolina. Good job. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And I missed you too, you know. It's not a one-sided thing, guys. And I've been putting some videos up of different border towns in New Mexico and Arizona. And now we're getting ready to pop down into Texas. 10-4 driver. I see what you're doing there. Eric and Doris. All right, hold on. Brakes. Oh no, we have a pretty long line here. So you guys are gonna get to see a lot of the vehicles in this town. You're gonna get to see what the vehicles look like in this town for, 2 or 3 more vehicles. And look in the center, you can see yucca, dagger yucca, and prickly pear cactus. The tall ones are the dagger yucca. A lot of people say Joshua tree incorrectly. Joshua trees are cool, but they look similar, but that's not them. All right, I love you guys too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for putting that in here. Thank you for being part of this community. I missed you guys. You know what I mean? I missed you a lot. And this is just an opportunity for us to roll together for a little bit. And I'm showing you some of the border cities and the border towns. I'm showing you how hundreds of students come across the border every day for school, which, you know, we were talking about yesterday. Did anybody think about that at all? And do you have any follow-up information for me? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing that hundreds of Mexicans come into the United States for school every day, and that you as a taxpayer are paying for, right, that diesel fuel and the protective costs, right, associated with it? And like the personnel costs associated with the transportation. like to know. You know, part of me thinks it's great for kids to access education. I think that the kids are probably dual citizens, which is what gives them access to it. There you go, Sylvia's got it. Good, another cross-border issue, so that's France. So Sylvia wrote, France, in France, the farmers drove their tractors. I'll read it at the red light because that will be safer. It gives you time to read it first, so you'll read it and then hear it and then you'll remember it. All right, France farmers drove their tractors into Paris to protest pesticide bans. France is also leading, whoop, it disappeared. Live chat, there we go. I'm scrolling down. My chat's giving me a hard time today. France is the leading insect. France also is leading the insect for food industry. Oh no. Like Bill Gates. Jackie, you said it. Scott Fire Weston, you are an awesome patriot. That's 100% true. No one can deny that at all. The highway's right up here, so we're going to jump back on the highway. We are going to have to go up there towards that really cool water tower. Can you guys see the paint job on this water tower? It looks like a Spaniard's helmet, you know what I mean? With a conquistador's weapon, but people moving north, is that what it is? We'll have to go over there and look at that, and then we'll make a U-turn because I need to be going left here and cannot from this lane. You know, just giving you guys the straight truth. I should have lied to you and been like, oh, I meant to take you up here to show you this. And then I could have given you like a 7-minute Sasnak presentation on that thing, and it would have been great. I could have played with my mustache. Would have been great. All right, here we go. Big D and Hippie Mama are having a baby. I heard about that. I think that congratulations are in order. Congratulations to the two of them. I'm gonna just hit my hazards right here like I don't know any better. I'm dumb. I've got visionaries and I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Please don't hit me. Just go around me. I'm like I don't know any. Look, there you go. It is a Spaniard. They're having a boy. I'm sure they are. I believe that. And that's probably a good thing. Here we go. Now we have to make the U-turn over here by this wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. All right, that's right. Cover your ears. All right, there we go. We're good. That didn't just happen. Good. What's his name? That's awesome. I didn't see it. Heck yeah. So I see a West Virginia cowgirl in here. Thank you very much. X-Ray, glad to see you're still fighting for our freedom. You're a true patriot and you bleed red, white, and blue. That's true. I don't like to bleed, but I have before, and it was at least, you know, one of those colors. And my blood is at least one of those colors, you know, a little bit more so when it deoxygenates. Thank you. It is red, white, and blue. Or in the Marine Corps, we say we all bleed green, you know? And I have to think about that perspective here at the border, right? Because there are people serving in the Marine Corps who are on a path to citizenship. You know what I mean? So they're putting their life on the line for citizenship, and that's a big deal. That says a lot. All right, hang on one second. I have to give you some juice. All right, good. That says a lot, I think, you know? Yeah, thank you so much. So we already gave one book away today. Did anybody receive the book? Did anybody order and receive the book? I want to know what you think. Your blood is originally blue right until it gets to oxygen. Exactly right. So the whole right half of your heart is deoxygenated, and the whole left half of your heart is oxygenated blood. So like when blood, here you go, watch me now. So when blood comes up and down the vena cava, the biggest vein in your body, okay, your blood comes down your jugular vein, swings around the circle of Willis, drains down the vertebral and the jugular veins, whatever. All right, comes into the superior vena cava. Oh crap, we gotta go. The blood from the legs is coming up the femoral veins, getting sucked up with the pump action into the inferior vena cava, which dumps into the top right part of your heart. It's called an atrium. Ba-doop. Pops right in there, okay? That's where the blood's chilling. Then the blood goes down to the right ventricle. So right atrium, right ventricle up here. And then it goes to the lungs. Then it comes up here to the left atrium, then the left ventricle. Then it squirts out the aorta, comes up here, splits for your jugular, swings around the circle of Willis, comes up here, right, gets your arms, the brachial arteries, and then, what did I forget? Button hook around the back of the heart, runs down your spine for the aorta, then splits for your femoral artery. That's how blood moves through your body. Not that you care, but that's how. Oh, shoot, what did Scott say? Sorry, man, I was running my mouth about, like, you know, about stuff you already know. Back order now on Amazon. Cool, that's what I'm talking about. I've been driving around with this advertisement on my vehicle trying to get people to buy my book. So, oh, thank you, ma'am. Thanks, lady. Appreciate it. Oh, crap, I missed it again. It's only a one left turn to get on 25. Oh, my God. Every trucker's like, you could write a book, but you can't hit an exit ramp, dog. What's wrong with you? All right, it's getting hot in here. Whew. All right, let's open it up a little bit. We're going to turn around, try this one more time. At least there's not 100 people watching right now. Watching me miss my exit once. Hey, look over there, distraction. All right, U-turn. We can do it. Sold out. Cool. They shouldn't ever be sold out. They should always just print more. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll ask them. I ordered 150 of them, though, so I have 150 going, coming out on the 19th. I'll have my hands on 150 copies of the book, and I'll be able to send those to the, I think, like, maybe 30 of you have emailed me about. So I'll be sending you guys your signed copies right after that. All right, hey, I hit my exit, guys. I'm on the exit. Cool. How many languages do I speak? I don't know. It depends. It depends. What do you say? What do you mean speak? I can make words in a lot of languages, but I don't understand everything people say to me, you know? Like English, French, Spanish. I studied Latin for a while. I know a little bit of Arabic. I know a little bit of Hebrew. I know some Lithuanian. Those are the big ones that I know. People ask me for signed copies, so I said, if you send me the same amount of money that you would send to Amazon, I'll just send you a signed copy. And then I realized that there's going to be shipping, you know, associated with that, which isn't bad. You know, it's not too bad. So if you want to send me more than 25 bucks, you certainly can. But if you send me 25 bucks and then you message me your address, I'll send you a signed copy. You know, 20 bucks is 20 bucks, and then 5 bucks for, you know, the publisher. I'm just kidding. I definitely don't make 20 bucks off of each $25 book sale. There you go. That's a better view of Las Cruces. Uh-oh, somebody's getting DOT'd. Uh-oh, what'd you do, driver? Bad driver. All right, check it out. Let me try to get this back in position so you guys can see the overpass. Try to look at the detail on the overpass. It's very nice. Phoenix, Arizona has some very nice overpasses too. They have like the different animals and plants of the region and like metal artwork attached on the overpasses, like on the 101. That's right. Yeah. So that's it. Check out my website. You can get the book there. Thank you so much, Sylvia. Yeah, and you can get it on Amazon. And if they're back ordered, I have copies now. Or I'll have them on the 19th. Excuse me. Let me not misspeak. I'll have them on the 19th. So just let me know before I get them, because once I get those boxes of books, I'm just going to go to independent bookstores, and I'm going to go to like outdoor gear shops outdoor clothing shops like REI, places like that. And I'm going to try to sell a few here and a few there on my way back across the country to do the next mission. There's also going to be a very, very special mission in just a couple of weeks once I get the box of books, you know, that I think you're really going to want to see. So make sure you check back with me in a couple of weeks. You know, if you're not following here, you know, day to day or whatever, make sure you follow back. Check out the solar field. It's a good idea. Make sure you check back, and you're going to see an awesome mission with Scott Fire. Scott, if you're down, and I'm sorry I missed your last comment, bro. I'm kind of looking right now. We're making a move. And I didn't check my stats today for the sales, but I know we had delivered at least 50 copies from Amazon. And I had like the 30 copies that you guys told me about. And then they're always a few days behind the orders to shipping. And they don't count an order until it's shipped for me. You have sell. Okay, cool. So I have Cash App and Venmo. That's what I'm rolling with. I'm sorry. That's what I have going on right now. I know you're always down for a mission. That's right. You're a motivator, Scott. Scott's done some of his own pretty cool missions, too. I won't blow your spot up, but, you know, that thing you found by your house was a pretty awesome story. Scott, are you working today? Are you doing the firefighter thing, saving lives, throwing babies out of windows, that kind of thing? Thank you so much, guys. All right, I'm coming over, Super Trucker. Thank you there, Big Blue. 10-4. 10-4, Roger. I think there's one on my blind spot over here. There he is. Hey, are you a reader? Yeah, he's a reader. He's a shooter. He's a veteran, and it says NRA, and it says SIG, 6 hour on there. It looks like a Navy doggy to me. Yeah, guys, and prayers are going out for Lisa from Peach Peterbilt. She has her surgery today on her leg, so we hope that everything goes real well with that, for sure. Is Mona in the chat? What's up, Mona? Mona, the convoy leader. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Tell me, are you in Branson? What are you doing? Oh, no. I'm sorry, Scott. Guys, we need to send some prayers out to Scott, too. And I need to switch lanes. Scott, man, I'm praying for you. You're in my prayers, man. I hope that you feel better. I'm sorry that you're laid down right now. You do so much for so many people, man. I do remember Forrest Gump. It was, I don't know how near here it was. I think it was North End. Where in New Mexico is it? Is it New Mexico? Shiprock or whatever? Scott, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, buddy. Yes, 100% I'll be your lead for the Convoy of Honor again this year, Mona. It would be my pleasure. Count on me. When are you going to do it? Do you have dates yet? Guys, that's exciting. Mona just asked me if I would be the lead in her Convoy of Honor again this year. So that's very nice of you, Mona. Thanks. I would love to. Okay. Yeah, 10-4, Scott. I'm with you, too. I'm running multiple conversations here concurrently. And I got a 2-finger typer in the house. What's up? Nice to see you guys. Thank you for being here. And thank you guys for supporting, you know, our family here, our community. When people need that, that's support through prayer. Like, we want to keep Scott and Sylvia and Lisa especially in mind right now. And Mike, right? And Mike. Thank you, Mona. I appreciate that. I'm going to look forward to it. You tell me when it's going to be, and I'll be there with whoopee lights on. You know how I do it. And Mona, it sounds like after some of those guys who were, some of the veterans who came by, it sounds like they're going to be able to help you, right? With like permits or access or law enforcement support. Nice. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you very much for riding with me. Hey, check it out. Police officer, check it out, buddy. I was just showing him. I was like, go on my website. You know, please go on my website. Buy my book. We trucking. Sorry about the shaky picture. Trying to keep it decent. Yeah, that's right. We need to publish those moments in the convoys. That was fun, right? So what I wanted to do first, yeah, a lot of people were there to serve themselves on the convoy, and I kind of foolishly bought into this whole like, hey, if we work together, we can accomplish great things. Maybe it wasn't foolish, right? Because I got to meet all of you guys, so it definitely wasn't foolish because I know you guys, and that's a huge win. That's a great sign. Drink more milk, eat more ice cream, thank a farmer. Drink more milk, eat more ice cream, thank a farmer. That's hilarious. I love that. I don't know if you guys saw it. Oh yeah, we've got us a convoy right now. Now, whether these guys know that they're in the convoy with me or not, it doesn't matter. We're rolling together, and I have a whoopee light on, and I'm calling the turns out. My CB radio's in the back. I could hook it up to see if anybody remembers the good old days. Come on out there, Super Trucker. So, trucker hits his turn signal. You flash your lights twice. That means come on out there, amigo. And if you had good etiquette, he would hit his little four-way hazards one time to be like, thanks. All right, we got a steel hauler over here on the right. Hey, speaking of steel haulers. All right. I'm going to do an impersonation for you, Lisa, because I know that you have surgery coming up. So I'm going to use that voice. I don't know what you know about hauling heavy loads, driver. All right, but that's all I do is haul heavy loads. All right, that's one of my favorite truckers in the world. It's one of my favorite flannel-wearing, beard-faced truckers in the world who likes to get drunk and talk in your face like this and poke you in the chest. What do you know about hauling heavy loads? Does anybody know who I'm talking about? You probably like have to be one of the drivers, you know, who like hung out around those guys late night to maybe know those mannerisms. But that's definitely a Hagerstown type of trucker. It's a Hagerstown trucker. And he liked going up to trackside as well, you know. What do you know about hauling heavy loads? Anyway, Ryan, you're my man, dude. I hope you're doing well up there in the Pacific Northwest, hauling those heavy loads. Ryan only has like specialty trailers to haul ridiculously heavy loads like tanks and things, tank wreckers, all kinds of stuff. So he ordered a book, and it was awesome to hear from him. So huge shout out to Ryan. Yeah, you got it. Sylvia got it. It was Ryan. Yeah, no doubt. What do you know about hauling heavy loads? And he's a cool guy. He's a great guy. And he's featured in, who is that, that young lady you, and then a couple of times in the RV, anyway, never mind. But he was featured in a documentary. No, but I hope Trucker G is doing well. It was Ryan. Sylvia is correct. Sylvia is usually right. And Sasnak, I hope he's doing well. I heard he was doing like specialty hauling or something right now. And last I heard he was thinking about retiring and selling the truck, or maybe he was going to sell it to one of the other convoy truckers or lease it to him or something. I don't know. I hope he's doing well. Sasnak was a good guy, and he knew how to manage himself and his business, you know, to pursue what he wanted and needed. And he has a great channel. You know what I mean? So respect to that dude and his mustache both. They're separate creatures almost. $2.99 for gasoline. Take me home, mama, and put me to bed. I have Hirschbach, established in 1935. When did you go to driving school? So, all right, you get one. Everybody gets one. Hashtag fill her up. Now, that hashtag might get you some images that you didn't expect if you type that into Google. I don't know, though. I've never tried. Depends on what kind of filters you have on, right? Oh, so I don't know if Sasnak went to quartzsite for the gem and mineral show. Did he go down there? That's a big thing in quartzsite near Tucson, and in Tucson, I think both. There's some big gem and mineral show. What's this truck do on the right? Why are there wheels on top of it? Do they get lowered on that boom? And then what happens? Is it like a trailer system on the right? Do those wheels come down like on the frame and then they can put something else on there? Or what do you think? So what's up with those wheels? Truckers are watching this and they're like, X-Ray is an idiot. But that's okay. You know, you guys are good at trucking, and right? I'm doing my thing. An extra hauler. Alright, Jackie's gonna square me away. A roll of stuff got alright, 10-4. Distributes weight. That makes sense too. You guys are smart. You guys have always been smart. It's true. Alright, look at all these moo cows over here. What are you cows doing? You're waiting to go to sleep. Look at them all. It's sad. It smells like cows. It smells like a lot of cows in a really small area without a lot of fresh air. No, they do look delicious. Sylvia's from Oklahoma. Yeah, 10-4. All right, there we go. I got it. Almost to Texas. That's when you know, like, you're outside of Las Cruces, but you're not to El Paso yet. That's right, we be smart. Very well said, Jackie. Very articulate. We be smart indeed, we be. Good enough, I'll take it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Right, we just have to get Clay on the wheel. Cool, so I hope you guys were able to see some of my other videos down here on the border. I've gone to border crossing points in New Mexico and in Arizona, and I've shot some video for you guys, and I posted that to my Rumble and to my YouTube account. As more of you follow me on Rumble, I'll begin to use that channel more, and I'm not sure if there are more or fewer freedoms, you know, isn't Rumble based in Canada? I'm not 100% sure. I think they're Canadian owned, but I'm not sure what the level of freedoms are. Now, my question is, in France, how are they able to get hundreds of thousands of people in the streets in all the different cities at once? Something tells me that, like, maybe they don't shadow ban or shadow ban as much in France on social media because they're huge on liberté, on liberty. La liberté, freedom. You know what I mean? Like the French Revolution was about freedom and other things, but freedom. So I wonder, like, if different nation states approach shadow banning in different ways because of its propensity to affect the risk of what's perceived to be rebellion, right? Free speech versus rebellion. Just sort of depends on what side you're on, right? Who's holding social power? Do you agree with that? Yeah, the most action is at night on the border. You're telling me, if you guys have been in my hotel room the last couple of nights, you'd know that. That's right, the French gave us the Statue of Liberty. That's right. And it was like a huge ordeal because they offered the gift, but there was like no way to get it here or to like no way to get it here or to like store it. So there was like this whole ordeal to get the job done. And it's a beautiful monument. Okay. Mona, when is the Convoy of Honor going to be this year? Okay, tell me. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that very much. Hey, hit that like button. Mona, when's the Convoy of Honor going to be? It's very nice of you to ask me to lead that convoy. I'd be happy to. When are you going to do it this year? And you're going to tell us all well in advance, right? And maybe you've already been talking with Joe Nagy, but it was Joe's uncle who we met, right? Who's the veteran who's really well connected in the area. I don't know. I don't want to ride too close behind this person, but I think we're going into a work zone. I don't need to be speeding. All right, sounds like Mona's still working on the date. She's typing up a message to let me know she's going to let us know later, I think. Or she'll tell us the dates. There we go. November 9th, same as last year. You did it, Mona. Good job. All right, so right before Veterans Day, November 9th is when we're going to do this, huh? And they're doing the same Veterans Week here in Branson. That'll be fun. What do you think, visionaries? Do you want to go to Branson and lead the Convoy of Honor with Mona in November? During Vet Week? That sounds fun to me. Oh, a summer convoy would be fun, wouldn't it? Now, if you guys want, you can all convoy out to my property, you know, and you can come out and camp, and we can do a little class for the visionaries. But you have to bring your work gloves, okay? I'm going to have work for you if you guys want to come out to my property. So you're all more than welcome. You might need a high clearance vehicle, or we can stage vehicles and carpool. But the goal is to get a bunch of you out here, you know, and we've got some projects. We're gonna have some gardening and, you know, building some paths, right? And we're gonna build a couple little structures. One's gonna be a chapel, and we're gonna dedicate it to the souls of the people who stole all the medical and rescue training equipment off of my site, like even the CPR dummies they stole. Not to mention like backpacks and things like that, right? Splints, hypothermia gear, litters. They stole everything. So it's okay. I should have maybe secured it better, but they used angle grinders and, you know, things like that. They defeated locks for sure. So we're going to dedicate it to their souls. We have a whole week of activities with Mona from the 4th to the 12th. That sounds awesome, Sylvia. Good. Gardening, you know I'm in. Good. I need some. The little beginning, and the creatures on the ground ate them all. The second time, the birds fall, so I put them on raised beds, and I like covered the top with plastic, and they choked out and died. And then I finally put like mesh netting over it, and it worked. But, you know, it was a horrible ordeal. Oh, okay. We're buffering for a minute there? Hey, welcome to Texas, everybody. I'm sorry I missed that sign. I usually put my hand over my heart when we go by Texas. It's a nice American flag. Very nice. Now, we ought to go see the mayor of Big Springs, Texas. I heard he might not be the mayor anymore, but he was a real cool guy. And I know Violet lives down here, Violet the Lazy Texan. We were trying to set her up with Bob in D.C., as I recall. But you go ahead, buddy. You want to speed up and get right in my ear? You go ahead. Yes. Hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up and get there. I know somebody who would like to look around out there. And so I was looking up the border information about El Paso, and it sounds like quite a bit of trade goes through here. It's a big deal, and it's mostly machinery, machines, and like electronic equipment. So electronic equipment and machinery is what's being exported and what's being imported in El Paso. And I also read that 1,500 migrants, like 2 months ago, 1,500 migrants walked into the Rio Grande and surrendered themselves to Border Patrol. And Border Patrol had to release, about that many people from their holding facilities to make room to process these new ones. And so the word on the street is or the word in the newspapers rather, this truck was such an a-hole behind me. Look at this guy. He's just like riding my butt. You see what's ahead of me, right? He was almost inside me. It was terrible. This is what's ahead of me. Nowhere to go, trucker. Nowhere to go there, monster man. Road work ahead, right? And you're just gonna, God bless you in the mouth, buddy. All right, excuse me. I'm back. Yeah, it's very dry here, right? Very dry. And the desert, though, it gets very lush after a rain. And it's a lot more green than you would think. The smell of the mesquite plant is incredible. All right, hang on. We're doing the work. Let me go over here so this moop can go by me. He's obviously not a visionary. Landstar trailer. Okay, I've met some good Landstar drivers though. Landstar trailer haulers anyway, so I'm not gonna comment. If it was a Swift truck, I would go into a full rant. Or if Q was here and it was Western Express. I don't think he likes Western Express very much. All right, Mona, that sounds great. Good job. And thank you guys so much for all of your support of the channel, and for all the good work that we're doing together. I'm trying to give you a good view. There's some nice mountains over there, but it's kind of tough to do when you're driving through a work zone. We want to be real safe here. And it looks like there's investment on the roads here in Texas. It looks like Texas is working to improve and widen the highway here, which is great. Oh, and guys, I want to keep you posted. The Sheriff's Department should have the report in the next day or two from Luna County or whatever it was in New Mexico there, where we were down at the border in Columbus, when the person made the false call. So someone called and made a false report, and that caused law enforcement, a sheriff's deputy, to have to come out and have like a 4-second conversation with us and shake my hand, and I gave a business card, and he knew that there was no problem. They watched the whole live stream and knew that the person had lied. But this shows that people are doing that, in DC, they're doing it to us in California, they're doing it here as well. So it's like swatting, right? When you call and make a false report to try to send police to an area after someone, when like something hasn't happened, it's got to be illegal, right? Has to be illegal. So we're gonna get a copy of the 911 call, and then we're gonna sue for contact information to have them trace back and give me information so I can have that person either arrested or served in a civil lawsuit. So we're going to start to look into who that was, and I'll share the information with you guys the whole time so you can help me find out more information. You're really good at that. Crazy, right? It's crazy because it wastes law enforcement resources. It misallocates the resources, and it wastes everybody's time and decreases everybody's effectiveness. I mean, if there was a crime that was committed, in the town of Deming versus 30 minutes away at the border, well, the officer's already driven 30 minutes to the border, 40 minutes. Now he has to turn around and drive another 40 minutes back. Now it's been over an hour. The crime is gone and the criminal's gone. The crime's done and the criminal's gone, So it really stretches out the assets, and that's not a good thing, I don't think. This is what it looks like. All throughout the Southwest, you have these incredible mountain vistas. So it's like desert contrasted with mountain. And I think that the American Southwest really is beautiful. All right, here we go. Now we are getting into El Paso. There's a song about it. Can anybody sing me the song out in the West Texas town of El Paso? Can you sing it to me? Is it Marty Robbins' song? a second. No way. We're not there yet. You're following me on Rumble. All right, sweet. Thank you. I posted a video to Rumble that I did not post to YouTube of a couple of school buses worth of Mexican children, which were ferried by the United States, dropped off, and then just sent to go 100 yards across the border. In the morning, they wander in across the border one by one, two by two, and then they just mill about by themselves with no adults supervising them in another country. They're in another country with no adults supervising them, you know, until a random unmarked bus shows up and picks them up and disappears to God knows where. So, you know, people talk about children that go missing, right? We talk about protect the children. When I saw that this was happening at the border, it shocked me. I've never seen anything like it. And I don't know if anything like it happens anywhere in the world, where hundreds of children are just like pushed across the border with no legal guardian and instructed to just like stand around and hang out with no adults outside within 100 yards of them, or 300 yards of them, outside around them, within 500 yards of them. There wasn't an adult supervising them, you know? So how do children go into another country? And then, like, how do you know who's going to pick them up? Maybe you have it controlled, but it's not like there's a border patrol guard who, like, confirms the bus, checks a sticker for authorization, checks a driver's ID, like, allows the children to access the bus. No. The children come across the border however the hell they can get across, and then they just stand in a big group, and they just, like, mill about and go buy candy at the dollar store, and then a random bus shows up, and they get on the bus, they disappear. In the afternoons, multiple buses show up, right? And the school buses, marked school buses, and they drop the kids off, and the kids wander 100 yards across the border while people in reflective vests, one of whom did not speak any English, points them in the right direction across the border while telling me that I'm not allowed to film. So, like, and then the sheriff said the children are not allowed to film them. Well, that's not true. I talked to a lawyer, you know? Askin versus Department of Homeland Security et al. 2020 is the case law. You know what I mean? Crazy. I'm just saying the whole situation from a medical perspective, a political perspective, a social perspective, an educational perspective, I've never seen anything like it in any country. It's very interesting. And I see the policy arguments on both sides. So, sorry to go on a tangent there, but if you watch some of those videos, it's shocking that hundreds of children are just like dropped off within a couple hundred yards of an international border, and they're just like shooed like a mother hen would like to shoo animals across an international border. You know what I mean? To mill about with no one near them, no adult near them in a position of responsible charge, no legal guardian in another country. You know what I mean? I don't know. I wouldn't send my kid to another country with no legal guardian. That's ridiculous. But if you send them anywhere, I guess America is the safe enough place where you do it, right? I'm just saying. That's why I'm really curious what you guys think, you know? It's not like we were there to do anything negative or malicious. From a political science perspective, from a policy analyst perspective, it's shocking, and I've never seen anything like it, and I want to understand it. And I owe you a happy birthday, Carly. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed that. Alright, I saw that there was a Cracker Barrel there, and that must be like a local El Paso type of restaurant. I wonder what kind of food they serve there. It must be like Tex-Mex cuisine or something. Alright, one more exit, guys, and then I'm going to show you around a little bit. I guess we could push it into downtown, but there's a really good taco shop up here at about one exit that you guys might enjoy. I can come back to the tacos. I know. I have to admit it. I like Cracker Barrel, and yeah, gotta give Cracker Barrel a shot. Has anybody had those cheesecake pancakes? I know somebody who likes those. Right, Terry? My buddy Terry likes those. And they look good. Don't get me wrong, they look good. Alright. We're going to jump into the downtown here in just a minute. And I'll show you this city. This city really is on the border, and El Paso is on the border, of course, with Mexico, right? But Juarez is the city on the other side. So maybe it has a reputation as a little bit rougher city, right? As far as border towns go, it's known as one of the ones that's a little bit rougher, maybe. But I think that if you go with the right people, or if you're sticking to what you're doing, right, you can always mitigate the risk anywhere in the world where you have to go. Maybe you have to go somewhere and do something to mitigate risk. You know, oh, okay, well, proper planning prevents poor performance, right? And it looks like Texas has some really nice freeway designs, you know, on their overpasses and everything too. Check them out. So I think those are nice designs. They took a little bit of an extra step to put some artwork on those. That's nice. And of course, a big shout out, right, to everybody from Texas. Texas is a great state. They've always welcomed us and been wonderful to work with. I deployed down here after after Hurricane Harvey, and my friend's brother is the captain of the Houston Fire Department. So I stayed in Houston at the fire department, and then we went down to Tivoli, Texas, my bad, down on the coast, because they needed some support down there. Hey, check out indoor skydiving. Has anybody done that? Sylvia's been to Juarez many times. Okay. Cool. Sylvia, you're kind of a wild lady, you know. I keep learning things about you. You're a cool lady. Thanks for being my friend. I know, right? Where hasn't she been? That's right, Carly. That's right. And hello to Gary too. If Gary is with Sylvia, saying hello, buddy. I hope you're doing well. All right. You're not going to come over. I'm going to go over. Somebody's driving a white Dodge pickup truck like a maniac in the hammer lane back there. And it's not me. I didn't do it. All right, here we go. This is Juarez, Mexico, right across there at the base of the mountain. Those houses. It's Juarez. Check it out. I'm going to unplug your juice. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to go manual for this one. So everybody's in pretty close. Then I'm going to try to get to the right. Turn signal. There we go. Humana. Here we go. All right. I'm going to try to get y'all a good look at Juarez. I know we got a good look at it on the Convoy. Make your vehicle a no phone zone. Yeah, that's true. I should put my phone down, guys. You're right. Try to get it in. Let me try to get it in, I said. That's a little inappropriate. All right. Can you guys see that? That's Mexico. You cannot see that. There's no way you can. How about now? You guys see Mexico? That's all Mexico on the other side over there. There's a little look. And I think I read that there are 6 different border crossings in El Paso. So this is a pretty serious area for Texas in terms of the border. And I think in 2018, there was over $80 billion in trade that crossed the border here. Over 80 billion, which is doubling from like 2014. All right, that's all Juarez. I hope you guys could see that. I'm not looking at my phone because I'm driving. I'm just kind of holding it. So I hope that you're able to see Mexico over there. And so Mexico looks like, so this is a border town, but it's a border city. And it's a border city that does a tremendous amount of importing and exporting of machines and electronic parts. So electronic components and machines, and you can see Mexico right over there. Right up there, Mexico. And so I'm sorry, I know you guys are putting things in the chat, but I just can't look at that when I'm driving and holding the phone the other way, you know? Sorry about that, no disrespect. All right, so that's Juarez right there, it's a good look. And of course, to quote Terry Allen, if you love her, you bought her. If you didn't, you oughta get a little off that daughter from Juarez. In the song, The Juarez Device, which is a wonderful song, a little bit inappropriate. Again, I mentioned that last time, but a great song, short song. All right, cool. And this is where they live. This is what their houses look like here. This is America. And this is the downtown region right here. It's a beautiful little downtown right here. And very nice bridge. Good job, Texas. Texas is incorporating artwork into their... Hold on, everybody. Tourist info. That's good for me, right? All right, here we go. Estamos aquí in Juarez. I'm sorry, guys, that I didn't see it. I'll look over there in just a second. All right, column right. March. Beautiful downtown. Look at these little sphinx. Scottish Rite Temple. This is a Masonic lodge right here. And there's a nuclear fallout shelter sign on it. So the Masons have covered their backs and built a nuclear fallout shelter into their Scottish Rite Masonic Lodge, it looks like. So if you're a Mason and you're in New Mexico and shit goes down, that's where you go. Because again, NASA and US military, or actually, where are we now? We're not in New Mexico, we're in Texas. That's where you go if you're in Texas and you're a Mason and stuff goes down. Oh, what a beautiful building. Check out the architecture. Cool roof, right? I hope you guys can see that. Looks like an art museum or something. Let's see. Convention Center and Performing Arts. Sweet. And look at these jackalopes. Or jackrabbits, I guess. But jackalope would be more fun. All right, there you go, guys. Cool. Some native El Pasoans here. El Paseños. I'm not sure what the term is. I'm just driving towards Mexico. We'll see what we see down here, and then we'll make some right turns, and we'll go back to the highway. Or some left turns, maybe. But I haven't done much advertising over here in town, so. Let's just go up here like another block and then we'll hit a left. Does anybody want to get a piñata? It looks like there's a candy and a piñata store over here. You never know when you're going to need a piñata. In fact, for Lisa's birthday, I brought her a piñata full of, you know, wonderfully fun things. That's not how she broke her leg, I promise. All right, hang on. I'm going to plug you guys in. If you see it shaking around, that's what's going on. All right, good. All right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. 80% battery's not bad. We can work with that. And hopefully the picture on the new camera is better. I know we're facing right into the sun right now, which isn't going to help anybody. Or the sun's right above us coming down, which isn't going to help. But hopefully it's a little bit better than that last phone that I was working with. Oh, check it out. Truckers, eat your heart out. Look at all those trailers. And it looks like this is the bus depot here. And it looks like they process or run electricity out right behind that. Oh my. Cool murals down here. Some very nice murals. And it looks like that's the border right there. Right there ahead of us. Oh, they're selling menudo over there. Does anyone know what menudo is? Menudo. What is menudo? I'll go up here to the barrier and turn just so you guys can see that we came up here. And just so you can see what a different border area looks like. We've been looking at the border in different areas of the United States. And I was complimenting, whoop, I think that means I stop up there. Okay. I was complimenting Border Patrol. We watched them deport 6 people today. And you know they have to be busy with that. That has to be like a repetitive process, right? Yes, stomach, tripe, exactly. Correct. Picture's great, good. No chemtrails out here, correct. Yeah, there are too many NASA scientists. Yeah, they don't want, never mind. I don't know what a chemtrail is. I don't know if it's real or not, so I'll just be quiet. That's not what this channel is about. This is cool. I've never been down here in El Paso, so it's fun to be here with you guys. And we're going to come up here. We're going to make the turn. If I can make a left, I will. It says dead end. So maybe we're going to flip it right here, and you're going to see what's going on with these guys. Yes, this is a dead end, and that is not a road that I am going farther down. Yerk. All right, BMW, come by, please. I don't want to back into you because you'll make me pay for it. All right, good. Here we go. It's a cool looking downtown. And I wonder if you guys know that Marty Robbins song, right? I don't know. That guy's a Chihuahua Mexico license plate. I'll show you in a second. But if you know that song, out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with the Mexican girl. And he's talking about high on a hill overlooking El Paso in the last verse. Do you think that's the hill in the song? Where he rides down to Rosa's Cantina to see his girlfriend? Maybe that's the hill from the Marty Robbins song. I don't know. He has to go see his girlfriend one more time, and then he gets shot up in the process. He ended up getting in a duel because some cowboy was making time with his girl. That's the rail yard over there, which is awesome to see, right? International and interstate commerce. And I'm sure intra. Check it out. Oh, check it out. The like the unloading machines. What are those called? Somebody knows what they're called. I don't know what they're called. Those are cool. Those are really cool for unloading trains and trucks, I'm sure. El Paso's awesome. Very cool mural. Sorry to keep grabbing the phone, but there's just a lot of cool stuff in this city that I'm trying to show you guys as we go through it. I'm gonna let this guy go first. Yep, border truck. And we're gonna go through the downtown right here. You go ahead, ladies. Oh, wait, como están? Here we go. Again, I mixed up my Spanishes. Win shoes. Okay. They must know people. This is clearly the fashion district. Hey, Gary, you want to buy Sylvia something? Just let me know what to get, okay, for Sylvia. Send it to me on Cash App, and I'll go pick her out something for you guys. You can party. Some jeans over here. Sorry, too personal. All right, my road's blocked off anyway up here, so we're going to be making a move. This looks like Chinatown district, but Hispanic. Like in New York City, this is like Canal Street. This is what this looks like. Canal Street in New York City. And this is a beautiful view of El Paso. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Would you look at that? It's a beautiful view of the downtown of El Paso. I hope you liked it. We can wait through the light just for this view. So yeah. All right, so it's like a 15-second lag today. Sorry. A little bit inappropriate. All right, we're gonna make a right as soon as we can. I don't see a sign that says no turn on red. I don't see any. Well, here's a pedestrian, a potential pedestrian. Roy says. Roy gave it thumbs up. Roy, I've been reading my Bible, man. Roy, oh, we gotta block people like that. Don't let them get those messages out, right? All right, here's the right turn. And I reported those messages real quick. If the moderators could do the same thing, that would be great. Try to keep that stuff out of here. And then we'll come up here and we'll make a left. We'll hop back on the highway, and I'll go get tacos. See how hungry you are. And I guess you're gonna see some of this in every city, right? Especially like warmer cities. I thought I saw one of them drinking. I guess not. I guess I saw the wrong thing. Those guys who were hanging right there. Maybe one of them had a bottle or something. Maybe I saw wrong. You'll see this stuff in any city, I guess. Especially the warmer cities in the winter. You see aggregations of displaced populations. All right, we're gonna make the left foot. It's the good foot right there. All right, I hope I didn't embarrass you. Sylvia, I apologize if my suggestion to Gary was at all inappropriate. You know, I'm just trying to keep things spicy for you guys. Somebody say tacos? That means I'm gonna get lost. All Mike Landis jokes aside, somebody says tacos, I'm probably not gonna go the right way. This is a pretty big road. This is like a 3-lane road through a city. So I bet if I follow this 2-lane road through a city to a 3-lane road, it's gonna lead me to a highway. Boom, there's a highway, good. East, I don't know if I wanna go east. We're gonna stay on this road, rolling through El Paso, guys. Paisano. Does that mean cousin? Paisan, right? Is cousin in Italian? All right. Now this one is up high and this one is low, and I guess we're gonna take the high road. Mason Scottish Rite Temple Fallout Shelter before you. Do you think that they'll let us in if we go back to the Mason? Does anybody know like the secret handshake for the Scottish Rite to get me in? Will you brief me real quick on like the travels of Hiram? Tell me what to say, all right? And then I'll go over there and try to, you know, get us a little look at the Fallout Shelter. Oh my God, am I in Mexico? This is Mexico over there. I know that statue is in Mexico. I think that I'm in nope. There we go. See the border fence, guys? Can you guys see the border? I hope you can see the border fence right there. I can't really see the way I'm driving. Multiple fences. I feel very safe. Good job. Border Patrol's right there. Good job, Border Patrol. Keep us safe, guys. Good job. It's a nice stadium over here. And that's the hill from the Marty Robbins song. No doubt. It has to be. High on a hill overlooking El Paso. Come on. It's got to be. If you like, you know, country or western ballad type songs, then I know you know who Marty Robbins is. If you know Marty Robbins, you know the El Paso song, sure. You don't just know Big Iron, honestly. So we're right along the border. All right, that is what I thought. Lo siento mucho, amigo, pero necesito, yep. That's what I necesito. Hey, what's in San Antonio? There's a famous American monument, a building, a structure. A testament to American bravery in the face of overwhelming odds. The Alamo. Good job, Sean. Awesome job. Really good. Don't tell me X-Ray doesn't know about the Freemasons' evil empire. I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't know about any of this stuff until I went on a convoy and you guys started telling me things. We're going east. I have no idea, but you know, if they have a fallout shelter, I believe that they would have a fallout shelter because didn't they like invent the country? Weren't a bunch of the founding fathers Freemasons? I don't know. I don't know where you guys get this information. I don't know. I get it from you guys. You know? I don't know anything about this stuff. Check it out, guys. America. Mexico. America. Mexico. want tacos. All right, 10-4. We have some taco requests going on right now. Let me just get on the correct big road. Oh my, that's a big cemetery. That is a huge cemetery back there. Thank you, Patriots, for riding with me. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are in the country. You know, and I haven't even asked you today. I'm sorry. Maybe, I know where some of you are from, but put it in the chat. What state are you from, or where are you guys watching from today, right? About 100 of us in here together right now anyway. So while you're hitting the like button, type in, tell me where you're from. I'm interested. Iowa, okay, cool. New Jersey, it's okay. We'll forgive that, Jackie, because you're really cool otherwise. Oregon, sweet. All right, now I have to make turns and brake. Hold on, I'll look at it just 1 second, guys, sorry. Now I have to merge. Wyoming, sweet. Pennsylvania, oh yeah. Miss 53 Rat. Mrs. 53 Rat is in the house. I hope you're doing well. I hope your son is doing well. You guys were awesome. Thank you for letting me stay with you. You have an amazing family, and it was really wonderful to meet all of you. Currently in Arkansas. Okay, Roy. I was talking about the people on the convoy who referred to themselves as the Arkansas Hillbillies. And Dana was one of them. It was her and her brother, and they were wonderful people. They're awesome. And their mom. Their mom came with them. Do I see Shelly in the house from Ohio? Shelly, what's up? Shelly, I have all kinds of things for you. I'm bringing you presents. We can't put all the presents. Well, I guess I could. I would just have to go in the back and unpack stuff. But I found, I know what you like. I know you know about like crystals and things like that. So I have a very special present coming your way. That's all I'll say. That's the only hint. And hopefully I'll see you in just a couple days here, a few days. I'm actually holding one right now, but I don't want to blow up the spot of the gift, you know, so we'll hook it up. Now we need tacos, guys. This is serious. If I don't get some tacos in the next few minutes, I might, there it is. I drove right past it. I drove right past the crappy taco place. We're gonna have to go to the good taco place. I just don't know where it is. Cool, thanks for telling me where you're from. I'm glad that we have people from all over the place here. And how is Mike doing, Shelly? We were just talking about him a minute ago. Okay. I'm gonna make a move, guys. Bruce is in the house. Oregon, okay. Yeah, it'd be great to meet you. Ann is all in for tacos. Okay, I've got to make a move for Ann, or she's going to get pissed and find another man. If I don't find some tacos for Ann here in the next few minutes. Northern California. All right. Northern California is cool up there, Ann. Very nice area. Northern California. Oh, this is the place. Guys, Hero Music. It's a locally owned music store, and people come from Mexico. Instead of going to this guitar center right here, I went to Hero Music because it's a locally owned shop. And the guy who owns it is awesome. And he's a local guy, and he was helping kids from Mexico get like trumpets and a cello bow and different instruments like that, classical instruments as well, you know, as guitars. And so he's helping teach and expand access to music for kids and students in this area, and I think that that's a great thing. In my blind spot, right, buddy? He's exiting. We're gonna take the next exit, and we're gonna go acquire tacos. Okay, so more artwork, right? More artwork here on the roadside that Texas is using to help keep drivers calm and to prevent road rage. It's great. Good job. Good job, Texas. All right, seriously, does anybody see a decent taco shop? Because I'll bet, you know what? There's a Walmart there. I'll bet there's like a little cart, like a taco shop cart near the Walmart somewhere. Right, there has to be. I might be wrong, but we're gonna try, guys. Oh, those are wind turbines. All right, they're good for the birds. All right, I see a whole shopping center over here. So they have to feed people who are buying things. People get hungry when they're shopping. They have to eat. There's a tattoo place. I'm close. There are going to be tacos right around here. We're so close. I can feel it. All right, when we come to an intersection, guys, should we go left or right? First person to put it in the chat gets their way, unless I see a taco place. Left or right? First person. The community college is to the right. They might have tacos. Left or right? We're going left. You didn't tell me soon enough. I couldn't change lanes. Left. All right, good. That was the first thing. Oh, wait, no. Somebody said right. Sean, no. Sorry, buddy. When we turn around, Sean, you can say, I told you so. You can put it right in my face. Ay, caramba. Raising Cane's is good, though. Good chicken fingers. All right, we'll go like 2 minutes on this road, and then we'll turn it around so Sean doesn't have to yell at us. Sorry, guys. I know there's like a lag, too, from when I ask you a question to when you're able to answer me. I know there's a little bit of a lag, so I'm not trying to punish you, you know? You've been very good. Good visionaries. All right, we're going to flip a B right here. Yeah, we're going to flip a B right here. These U-turns are legal because I'm signaling and it doesn't say no U-turns. And it gives you guys a view of Juarez. All right, Sean, you were right, buddy. We're turning right. Just keep heading north. Should I go north? Are there tacos up there, Jackie? Jackie wouldn't lead me astray. Listen to your Holy Spirit. I know I should have gone to the right. I couldn't get over. I had a guy there. Well said, Roy. And thank you, visionaries, for the Duck Commander Bible. So Sylvia gave me a Duck Commander Bible from all the visionaries, and I have it right here with me, and I've been reading it a lot, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Tell you what, you ever having a bad day, read Ecclesiastes. You'll feel a lot better, you know? A second balloon was shot down over Alaska? We are getting messed with, aren't we? And I'll tell you what, if we end up in a war with Russia, China's going to have a field day with us. And where was the first balloon found? This one was Alaska. Where was the first one, guys? Do you know? We're heading for tacos, Stephanie. You know what I mean? We're going to go get some tacos. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, I couldn't even turn it around. Skills. All right, everybody help me find. I have to turn you around so you can see. Help me find tacos, guys. Peel your eyeballs. Peel them back. We're going down this road until we encounter tacos. ¿Dónde están tacos? Come on, all these people are working here. They have to eat. What do they eat? They have to eat. There's a lot of broken glass right here. There's like a salvage yard over there on the right. This might not have been the best road, folks. I'm not one for admitting that I'm wrong when I'm wrong too frequently. Now you have to admit it, right? We may have chosen not the best road, but we're gonna see. A couple more minutes. That's a taco. It's gotta be a taco. Come on. You look like you have tacos. Is it just a roof? Oh, come on, you're a machinery shop? What a letdown. That's a taco restaurant roof right there, if you ask me. I see that roof, I think tacos. They say no, sir. We'll go a little farther on this wild road that seems to have nothing. Are you guys making fun of me yet? In the chat, let me pull it up. Yeah, there's a big military buildup, that's right. Sylvia has some of that going on near her at Fort Sill. And I think that Sylvia actually sent a copy of my book to Fort Sill, which is awesome. But I think they're training some Ukrainians, right? On artillery. multiple different artillery systems, perhaps. Has anybody seen a taco restaurant? I mean, what do you people eat out here? Huh? We're going left. We're going back to the interstate. If I have to go to somebody's house, wake their grandmother up, and put a $20 bill on the table to get some tacos, I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to wake up anybody's grandmother. They should already be awake. And if they're not, that's their business. This is El Paso. So like we said, a lot of machinery, a lot of electronic parts are what's crossing the border. And like more than $80 billion a year in trade is going across the border here in El Paso. And so it is kind of cool to see like hydraulic repair, right? To see some of the different like machine shops, cylinders and pumps are being sold there, right? To see some of these things that are going across the border. I think it's pretty interesting. Hey, drivers wanted, anybody an aspiring truck driver? Central Transport, they're looking for you. All right, I pulled off at like the mall area, I guess, and so they only have like mall type of foods, it looks like. So we're just gonna wiggle our way up the bypass road here. Tuesday was taco day. Yeah. I believe that we have a lot of intelligence on China, Roy. I wonder where we are from a technology perspective, right? And if you think about like what some of the people who have said, some of the people who used to be in charge of military and defense technology made some inappropriate comments when they left their position related to our positioning. And I'm sure we have all kinds of things that we don't talk about that, you know, are very close to the vest that only a very small group of people know about. But generally, from a technology perspective, when you think about drone swarms, and what those can do to a nation state's ability to defend itself with like CIWS or other systems, which shoot things out of the sky, right? They'll send swarm after swarm after swarm after swarm after swarm of drones to try to defeat and wear down those systems first. And I'm not saying that they're, you know, with China it's about numbers, right? I'm not saying we can't beat them, and we will if it comes to that, right? But they'll be a hell of a competitor that we don't want to compete with because they have a lot of money and a lot of people. Come on, a haircut place, a pawn shop, a grocery store, a Family Dollar, and you can't give me a taco place? Yeah, taco, no, uniforms. Come on, this is crap. Next Tex uniforms. What a letdown. I'm gonna throw up. Why can't I get a taco in Texas? Seriously, there's all of the types of stores are around that harbor taco stores. I'm going to the left. Pawn shops, grocery stores. Ha! Burger Brothers and Taco Bell. Get the heck out of here with Taco Bell. I'm not kidding. There we go. There we go. Finally, Pepe's Tamales. You're damn right we're going to Pepe's Tamales. It's tamales instead of tacos. It's the best we can do. All right, we're going to Pepe's Tamales. That's the plan. We can go to Pepe's Tamales or Tortas Mexico. I think I'd rather have a tamale than a torta. We are not going to Taco Bell. That is not happening. Do you guys want, and it looks like a cool place back there. Do you want tamales or tortas? And tortas, those are like sandwiches, and tamales are like, you know, with the corn. And there's usually like cheese or chile or chilies, right? Or whatever. Kind of meat, pork, something like that inside. Tamales are awesome. All right, that's all I had to hear, Ann. I know that we were down for tacos, but you can get tacos anywhere. And tamales are hard to come by. Somebody still wants tacos. They're pissed. Okay, I'm sorry. Can't make everybody happy. All right, so the plan is we're gonna bang a left. We're gonna swing into a restaurant. We're gonna munch some grub. We're gonna make a wide left because this truck doesn't like to make tight lefts. All right, that's our backup spot right there. That's our backup. It did say burritos 2X. It's a good thing, good type of thing to see. Hello, where are you? Where are these delicious Mexican treats? Excuse me, Texan treats. There we go, I got him. Here we go, babe. Park somewhere safe. Turn off the whoopee light. Ensure that everyone is on. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take you guys in with the hand. Little advertising. And as always, right, freaking leaders are readers. And this is the guy who's following us. Somebody's watching on their phone, wearing a mask, 2 guys in there. I'm sure they're doing something else. Here we go. Oh my God, it says happy hour. Tamalada. $14.99 for a dozen? I can't eat a dozen. ¿Cómo están? Hello? Hey. Bien, gracias. Tengo mis amigos aquí, si está bien. Aquí por mi teléfono.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
All right, thank you. Yeah. I'm just live with my friends, and we saw this place and it looked delicious.
That's fine.
All right, guys, you tell me what to get. What a cool shop.
Change.
Cool. I feel like that some days. It's a heavy burden. Freedom. Oh, if I stay still, you can read the menu. Yeah, my bad. Here.
Se acaba el casi antes de acabar se le ponemos uno nuevo y nomás eso lo ponemos arriba nomás, pero ajá, sí.
Stephanie wants to know the final destination. The journey is the destination, Stephanie. We're gonna go hit some border crossings. And check the videos from earlier today on Rumble and YouTube, right? And you'll be able to see some fun stuff. Get the green chili and the chili Colorado, okay. Oh, I want them all. The sweets, they look good too. And I see Coca-Cola Mexicana. Ahí, right? So we can have the cane sugar Coca-Cola too. Sean, I think you're right, man. 100%. Oh, those look so good.
The last one. It's because it's the same thing, huh?
No, I think like how it looked. No era el otro. No era el otro.
¿Cuál?
Es lo que habían echado.
No, aquí está.
No.
Es
Ese es esposo que se ve diferente.
Es diferente, lo agarré de aquí. No agarré el mismo al que a usted no le gustó. Pero todos los tamales son
How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. This is an awesome shop, beautiful shop.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I have a little over 100 people watching right now. A couple thousand people will see it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so thank you very much for letting us check it out. How long have you guys been here?
We've been in business 45 years.
45 years, guys, they've been here. 45, awesome.
Gracias, tenga un bonito día. Bye-bye. Hello, sir.
How are you, ma'am? Yeah, thank you. I'm doing great.
Good. How may I help you?
Well,
We
I
have
want to try like everything, you know?
We have the red chili pork, the spicy green chili
Yeah.
chicken, the sweet and raisin, and we also have the hatch green chili cheese.
Okay, dos de esos y
Dos de queso.
de queso, sí, de chile y dos de puerco
Okay, dos de puerco.
y dos de pollo,
Y dos de pollo.
sí.
Okay.
Y también una Coca-Cola mexicana.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
You are welcome. Okay, so it's gonna be half a dozen, media docena.
Yeah.
Y luego la soda.
Oh yeah, I should have asked the prices. They're up there, guys.
$14.05.
$14.05.
Yes, they charge 4%.
It's okay, no problem. I can't get good tamales, you know, until I get back to Colorado, so it's absolutely worth it, I think, guys. My other secret tamale spot is in northern New Mexico. It's in Taos, New Mexico, where I always stop.
So that's your next stop.
Well, not this time. I stopped there before I came here. I ran out, so you're refilling me. Thank you, ma'am.
No, you're welcome.
And check it out, guys. Esos son los puercos.
Uh-huh.
These are the pork ones, guys.
Yeah, they're the red pork.
The red pork.
Red pork. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, guys, if you can maybe go online and give them a good review, that'd be cool. I know we like to try them first, but this place looks pretty cool, and it's the husband, it looks like, and the wife. Maybe these were the parents. You know? And they said they've been in business for 45 years. And somebody's purse is here. Ma'am, is this your purse, or is this that lady's purse? Ma'am, is this your purse, or is that lady's purse?
No, it's not a purse.
Oh, okay, it's something else? Okay.
Something else.
45 years, right? Dawn, it's a pretty big deal. Come to Florida, you get the Cuban food. That's right. Well said. Check it out. It looks like some good press. All right.
Forks, knife.
Yes, please. Yeah.
How many plates do you have, sir?
Solamente uno. Just one's good.
Oh, okay, sure.
Thank you. We'll give you some good 5-star reviews.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Tenga buen día. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a nice shop. All right, cool. What do you guys think? That was fun. We got to get some tamales. Thank God, because we've been looking. We were looking all over the place for those tamales. Now we're gonna tear them apart, and we definitely didn't go to Taco Bell. All right, quick advertisement. What's up, Vicky? Our city councilwoman, Vicky Vale. Nice to see you. Don't forget, leaders are readers. All right. Hold on. I need 3 hands, keys, phone, and tamales. Oop, there we go. All right, I'm gonna put you guys in your little holster here for a second. No disrespect. Can check out beautiful El Paso over here. All right, check out these beautiful tamales. That's what I'm talking about. A Mexican Coca-Cola and some tamales. Your family's from El Paso. That's what I'm talking about. El Paso is beautiful. Texas is awesome. Really good people. And thrilled to be here just for a little bit in Texas. I came for your tamales. All right, smells good. You want to get a little smell? Get a little smell, visionaries. All right, it smells good, right? Okay. So then they're wrapped in plastic. That keeps them nice and warm. We're just gonna go with whichever one we get. Woo! Ay caramba! It's caliente, folks. Can you see the steam? Muy caliente. Caliente! Pronounce it. This one is a little shrivelly. This is probably the one that other lady put back. This looks like the green chili one. Not the same. More! Go buy 3 more, you guys. These are good tamales. These are 5-star tamales. I need more evidence, though. So it's the corn. And then what am I pulling apart here? The chicken with the green chili. It's very good. Chili verde. It's really good. Hey, you don't have to watch this, sorry. It's pretty good though, guys. I'm gonna have a bite for you, West Virginia cowgirl. Oh my God. Oh, I forgot. Thank you, God, for these tamales. Thank you, God, for this food. Oh man, and these tamales. There's a mouthful prayer. Sean Saunders says, the only thing wrong with those things is that they're not in my mouth right now. And of course, if I had $1 for every time someone said that to me, I'd have like $1. Yeah, give them 5 stars, guys. It's pretty good. A husband and wife team, 45 years in business, and they did a good job. My goodness. I'm sorry, I'll be quiet now, but ay caramba. I mean, that is awesome, guys. That couple, and they were polite, right? They put up with my nonsense coming in there with the live stream, but they were very nice. And I know tengo mucho hambre means I'm very hungry. So I'm not the only one who was hungry. I got fueled up. I say, let's go to Tesla and make some Teslas wave at us and open their charging ports. And then I'll take you down towards the border a little bit. All right? Cool. All right. So I'm going to turn you around. And I'm going to grab this other phone to make sure I'm going the right way. And we're going to fire up the beast. Stand by. All right, here we go, everybody. Are you ready to rock? Yep, that's right. Polite and kind cost nothing, but they have tremendous value, I think. Seatbelt on for safety. right, let me just type in bump, 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 bump. Here we go. All right, guys, don't run me over. I'm gonna back up. Now this is on I-10, right before, what road did we come up on? 375? Do you guys remember? I do everything in this relationship. I know. I'm sorry, Terminator, but it was still warm. In the morning, of course, I turn it and I let the glow plugs warm up until it says wait to start, right until that turns off. But right now, I just hit that ignition switch that runs the lift pump. And then I fired it because it was already warm. And it's been sitting in the sun. But you're right. This morning when it was like freezing cold outside, you're 100% right, man. No doubt. 10-4. I know. I'm learning. 10-4. I'm glad I have people like you to help look out for me. You know what I mean? All right. Now let me see the name of a road up here so I can try to get us where we're going. And then here comes the comment. We were going the other way before. I know. But I think that we have to go back here. I'll know shortly. I just have to get back on the highway. And I think that road that we came up on to get onto 10 was 324. I could really go for another tamale, but we're on the road right now, people. We have to do work. I don't want to sit in this line with these guys, that's for sure. All right, now if you did buy my book, I appreciate it very much. If you turn to the section on navigation, you'll see under map reconnaissance, the subheading map reconnaissance, you'll see Daniel Boone quote, right? I've never been lost, but I was bewildered once for 3 days. I'm just working right now to make sure that we're not too bewildered here. You know, boop, location on. 375, that's the road we came up on, right? Good. That should be right up here. The spot I want to go is right on the other side. All right, good. Yes, I was right. We're very close. All right, now there are two that we can go to. Let me try to pull up. Come on here, give me a street view. Make sure this is the one I want. Perfect. All right, cool, guys. So we are gonna go right now, and I'm gonna give you another view of this part of this border city, and then I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna give you another view of another area, something special. But I have to pull my pack. Come here, you stinker. Good. Sorry, I'm working back here, folks. I'm getting stuff done. And it's very, very, very warm. It was freezing cold. My water bottles in the car froze this morning. It was so cold. And now it's so hot I have to get the sweatshirt off. I'm gonna take my clothes off. Do you guys wanna watch that, or should I? I'm just gonna do that on my own. All right, hold on. Don't go anywhere, I'm stripping down. Woo! All right, I'm topless. I'm a convertible. All right, good. Woo! Quick costume change. You know, on the road, I only have like 4 collared shirts. Maybe 5. It's laundry time. All right, sleeves are going up. This is not an official Marine Corps sleeve roll. It's a sloppy sleeve roll. All right, good. Your eyes were closed, good. Get the seatbelt back on, safety first, right? Now we're ready to go, motivators. Anybody want one of these tamales? Do you want me to send you a tamale? I can auction one off. They're pretty good. Pretty good tamales. Probably not, huh? All right, here we are. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna hop on the road, on the big road. And then everybody's gonna get a look at Juarez again. And then we're gonna roll on over to the next party location. We're gonna have a little fun. And then we're gonna go and look at the border town a little bit more. And if you want to see some interviews with different types of people who are accessing the border for different reasons, guys, go back on my videos on YouTube and on Rumble, especially on YouTube though, and you're gonna hear an interview and see an interview with a Marine, a retired Marine who spent 3 years in Vietnam commanding a Vietnamese platoon and a Marine squad. And this guy had 2 Purple Hearts, but he had to go over to Mexico to get his medical care. And if that's not sad, I don't know what is. Right? That veteran couldn't even access medical care in the United States despite having 2 Purple Hearts. So I don't know how the heck that happens, but that was the reality for that veteran and his wife. And so he and his wife spent some time talking to us, and you might find that interesting to watch. I know I found it really interesting to talk to him. And I have his business card, so I'll be reaching out to the gentleman for sure. Okay, we're gonna stop there instead of merging. All right, there's this guy right here with the wrap on the back window. He just pulled off at the shoulder when we were merging. So stopped everybody. All right, pal. All right, there's Juarez, guys. Get a look. So Juarez, Mexico is behind those buildings. That smoke, the smokestacks, Juarez, all right? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit for you guys. Those mountains, Mexico. Those houses before the mountains, that's all Mexico, okay? All that's Mexico. Everything to the left, pretty much of the highway, just beyond the left, that red X down there, that statue, that's Mexico. Sweet. Now I know my exit so we won't get bewildered. Hey, what's up to Joe? Glad to have you here, man. We're down here at the Mexican border. You're looking at Juarez. So this is the city of El Paso. And on the other side of El Paso is Juarez. I'll try to get you guys a good view up here. Sorry, every time a view opens up, I kind of miss it by a few seconds. There you go, it's a good view of Juarez across the highway. And so everything over there is Mexico, guys. Everything ahead of you, leading up to that mountain, that's all Mexico. And this is what we drove by before. I don't know if you can see that big red statue out there in the distance in the background, but that red statue, that's in Mexico. That water tower, Mexico. Yes. I'm sorry, guys. Let me turn it around and then off. Hey, I gotta jump off. That's one of my buddies from the Marine Corps calling, and I talked to him a couple of days ago, and I need to make myself available to him right now. So I'm sorry, I have to sign off. I'm down at the border. I'll come back on later. I love you guys. I've got to get my buddies back. See ya.